Today, I'm breaking down how I collaborated this music video step by step using Kazi's toolkit and the enhancer inside of DaVinci Resolve. Here's what my full node looks like. It was built with the Kazi's toolkit and the enhancer. So don't worry if it looks a little bit complex to you. I'm going to walk you guys through every single node and setting so you can create this same workflow for your own music videos. Okay guys, before we get started, please subscribe. I start by creating my first node, which is where I do color space transform, then followed by my out node, which is also part of the color space transform. I make a new node for the enhancer where I'll be adding some filmic effects. This is where the film look happens. Then I make 4 new nodes, and the first one is going to be my base where I take care of the primary stuffs, then followed by my sat control, which is where I take care of the saturation, then followed by the skin juice, which is more like where we do our skincare routine. Then the last node is going to be my skin blur, which is where I take care of the blurriness of the skin, that is the smoothness of the skin. Okay, now I'm going to apply the color space transform effect on my first node. I shot with a Sony A7S Mark III, so I'm converting the shot from S-Log3 to DaVinci White Gamut. On my out node, I'm going to apply the same color space transform effect, and I'm going to convert the color space from DaVinci White Gamut into Rec 709, which is the output color space of the video. Sorry, I forgot to add a node in between my skin juice and skin blur, so I'm going to do that now. This new node is my look DNA, so I'm going to make use of the Kazi's toolkit to create a look for this video. Okay, now let's fix the white balance of this shot by pulling down the temp. That's the temperature, because there's a lot of red in the shot right now. So I'm also going to pull down my tint just to remove the magentas in the shot. Okay, as you can see, the shot is too bright. I'm going to pull down my highlights also just to like calm the whole shot down. That's before and after fixing the white balance. Looking good. The next thing I'm going to do here is to bring down my gain a little bit because I still feel like the shot is too bright. Then also I'm going to like push her skin up a bit by lifting my gamma just a little bit. Moving on to the skin juice node, this is more like your everyday skincare routine. So I'll be making use of the DCTL. Then I'm going to select the Kazi's toolkit skin juice mixer. Then I'm going to tweak this a little bit to make her skin pop. Quickly, before we proceed, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video. This video was sponsored by the Nerdy Pictures 4K Cinematic Titles Pack. This product includes 5 cinematic titles, all fonts used, and a bonus PSD file. That is, if you are going to be making use of this product in Photoshop, if you're making use of it for your graphic designs and your flyers, then it's easy to customize. It's 4K resolution, it's compatible with Premiere Pro and Photoshop. You just have to drag and drop. Okay, let's continue with our color grading. So we are moving on to the look DNA. So quickly I'm going to drag the DCTL and I'm going to make sure to select my Kazi's toolkit. That's the look DNA. Then I'm going to start tweaking. Please pay attention to what I'm doing here. Starting from the mid contrast, I'm going to start tweaking stuff here and there to like get the desired look. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing right now. This is based on this clip or shot I'm working on right now. Okay, I'm going to dial down my global blend to around 0.45. Then let's see a before and after. Nice. Okay, moving on to the skin blur. I'm going to use the qualifier tool to like isolate our skin. I'm going to make sure I'm selecting my skin here right now because I want to blur out the details of the skin a bit. So this is the most simple node I'll be working on today. So as you can see, I'm trying to get a perfect selection of the skin. I'm also denoising the selection. So that's it on the mid-tone details. I'm going to dial down a bit to roughly around 30 or 20. That's where I usually park it. Moving on to the start control, I'm going to quickly drag in our DCTL and select the start control from the Cazes toolkit list. Then, okay, I'm going to start tweaking. Okay, let's see before and after. This is just a light touch on our clip. So for the final node, I guess, yeah, final node, which is the dehancer, I'm going to quickly drag in my dehancer here. Then starting from the film grain, I don't want film grain for this particular project, so I'm just going to turn it off. I'm also going to turn off my film. I don't need that. Then the film developer, I love to use it here. So I'm just going to boost the color of this project up a little bit. Something around 10 or 15 or 20, depending on how desaturated your clip or project is. Moving on to the film compression, I'm going to also enable it. This is going to help me calm my shot down, like as you can see right now. It's going to focus on my highlights and my whites, and it's going to like cool them down a bit. So I'm doing a before and after so you can see what it is doing. Then my film print, I'm also going to turn it off. I don't need it for this particular project. Then I'm going into the bloom and I'm going to enable it because I need a little bit of glow since everywhere is white. Then I'm also going to enable my color head and I'm going to tweak it a bit. My highlights, I'm going to push it towards the blue because I want this to be very clean and white. So let's do -10 there. Then heading to my mid-tones, I'm also going to push it towards the blues because I want it to be perfect and white. That's the before and after. Nice, I love this. So the total output of this dehancer, I don't want all the juice that dehancer has to offer. So I'm really going to dial it down. So we just have about 25% of what dehancer has to offer. So I'm going to grab a still there so I can use it for other clips. So if you want to access what I just grabbed, you need to go into your gallery, the gallery tab. You need to tap it and then you can just apply it on the rest of the clips. That's before and after. Wow, we have come a long way from S-Log 3 down to the final grade. This is looking good to me. I don't know what you think about it. Please let me know in the comment section below. Nice. Let's see what our grade has to do to this clip. I'm just going to apply what I just saved now, the still I just saved. I'm just going to apply and boom, nice. This is really colorful. I'm going to do the same thing on another clip. Apply grade, nice. I'm also going to apply on this clip. Also going to apply on this. I really love anything that has to do with close-up because of the cinematic, out of focus background. It's really nice. This is all the clips we have worked on, and this is really beautiful. So notice how clean and professional it looks compared to how we started. That's the raw S-Log 3, yeah, from Sony A7S Mark III. As a bonus for watching till the end, I've included a free LUT of this exact grade I did here, so you can try it out on your own project. But please, mind you, your shot has to relate with what I did here before it can perfectly work. I'll advise you to use a Sony camera, shoot S-Log 3 like what I did here, then just apply the LUT and that's all. I've tried it on my Premiere Pro, the same LUT, I applied it on this same clip and I got the same result. Please, if you're not subscribed, I would suggest you do, because that's my fuel and that's what keeps me going. If you want to see more stuff from me, VFX tutorial, color grading, and the rest of the stuffs I do, subscribe and I'll definitely be here to serve you guys. Please don't forget to tag me when you use the LUT on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube here. I'd love to see what you guys create with it. Thank you and have a nice day or night. Peace out.